Boom! Hey, what's up, guys? So, I'm here making this video to explain to you guys why I'm not really uploading as much. But, I'll get back on my grind. You see, it's actually quite difficult to make videos now that I've figured out what reality itself actually is as a whole. Like, you can figure it out. Like, you can actually go back to the first second of creation and understand everything. And when you can do this, when you've already done this, and you look at all the little things that are going on in the world, like all the stuff like religion and power, control, you know what I'm saying, those type of things, and you realize, when you know why they're there, it doesn't really make sense to put in a 2 cents or your opinion on any of them anymore, because now you have a perspective of God. You have the perspective of viewing the world from the outside in, literally, like a 4-dimensional creature looking in on a 3-dimensional world. You know what I'm saying? But, so, not even but, so it's really hard to make videos about anything else because everything else is so small. Like, it's so focused. It's like, this is the world. Let's say this is the world, and you're focusing on it. You're focusing on a single atom that makes up the world, and that's like a topic, like, let's say, religion. This is the whole world, and you're gonna choose to speak about one thing, which is an atom. So imagine zooming into a single atom on this. It's not even the whole chain, it's just an atom. That's how speaking about one of these things are, once you can actually mentally handle what reality is and why everything happens the way it happens. But I will still make videos on those little topics because I realize it's quite fun. It's quite fun, and based off what you talk about, it changes and manifests into your reality. So if you just focus on, like, literally positive shit, and you clean up your environment and shit like that, you don't litter, you clean up, the first thing you do in the morning is say something positive or get on your grind, that will manifest in your reality. So it's all about shaping and building my reality now, you know. And as for like things like religion and stuff like that, because I don't know if you guys know how religion works, right? When you are in a religion, it's basically you crafting your next version of reality. I've been looking into other religions and stuff like that, but I I thought of going Christian or some shit like that, but then I realized this version of reality that we're in is a Christian built version of reality. So I've already done that. So as for religion and stuff like that, now I'm no longer gonna be a part of any religion or anything like that, or none of that, because if you're living in this version of reality, you are already a part of all the religions here. So my next so-called religion or some shit like that is gonna be, it's not gonna be a religion, it's gonna be a creation from my imagination, which is a whole new world created mentally. So when I do decide to leave this place, I'll already finish designing my new world, because you create your next reality mentally, and you create just like how you create your next move mentally. Like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go get pizza. You create your next move mentally. You can create your next reality mentally. Because when you die, right, something leaves this dimension, leaves the body, and that's why the body's still no longer here. That's you literally leaving this three-dimensional world and going to the next world, which is created mentally, which some call the fourth, whatever you want to call it, fourth, fifth, six, nine, zero. Just it's just another version of reality that you put together mentally and manifested, where you're king. Like you are king. And if you have a group of friends and you guys want to meet again in that world, you put them onto the world, and it's not a religion, it's just a world. It's like literally like putting in the disc of Grand Theft Auto, changing the game. I mean, you could do it here in real time. I mean, you could do all this shit here. I do this shit every day, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's mostly the stuff I've been focusing on. So it's quite hard to make videos and talking about like the problems with the world, the vaccine and all this shit, because that's just a version of reality as well. See what I'm saying? If you can control your mind, you can attract what you want to attract. Yeah. You don't know, so yeah. I'm actually gonna be getting back into my music soon. I'm gonna be making some of those funny music with Spaceman and the Trippers and the crew, because I just need something to fucking, how do I say, run my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because once you've already cracked this shit, ain't no turning back. Yeah. You know, as I keep going along, and I'm starting to, well, there's no more going along for me, but this is just me remembering while I was coming to this point. When I now look at guys like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton and all these guys, I realize these guys don't know half, not even a quarter of the shit I know. And these guys are actually at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to reality and time, based off of my perspective and their discoveries. Like relativity and stuff like that. Bro, those things are, that's like special ed stuff to me right now. But you see, now when you're blessed with the true knowledge of knowing, you realize it's a luxury that no material can buy. Like nothing material can buy it from you. Like imagine having the secrets of the universe, and you're trusted with all the secrets by the universe because you're chosen by the universe. Let's just call it that in this language. You're trusted with all the secrets in the universe, and now you have all this knowledge, and you have all this power, you have all these creations, and you choose not to create anything from all this wisdom because you realize you could already do it internally without the material objects. You see, what people don't get is that they think that the more advanced we get in technology, the better life becomes. No, it doesn't. The more advanced we get in technology, the more boring life becomes. Because the whole point of this reality is for us to go out there and do shit, get up, move around, not just to be stationary. If we wanted to be stationary, we wouldn't have been created like this, you know. You see, but that's like jumping into one of those little topics. I guess it's actually interesting to talk about, right? So I'm gonna lower my IQ just to help other people on their journey as well. And if you're at the level where I am, I would love to sit down and speak with me, which is a reflection of myself, known as you. It'll be very cool, trust me. Yeah. Who knows what comes up next? If I run into any little minor, how do I say, realizations that I've already realized seconds ago, I'll make a video on it just to keep talking while I'm here. Yeah. Because it might help the ego-driven person. Even though the ego-driven person is me, but I guess I don't know it yet. Yeah.